Carpet caster when heading up in North Texas. Now this was about 10 days ago, and right now outside my window there's snow and ice because we're having the first winter event of 2026. But here I was out hog and beaver hunting with my 6.5 Grindle. I'm going to be shooting some Federal Spear TNT 90 grain bullets loaded by Drill Army and the Starline Brass.
Brass Catcher by Tactical Brass Recovery.
And I'm just waiting for this beaver to get a little bit closer. Alright, here we go. Nice, satisfying sound of the impact. Confirmation we've got a beaver down. Carpet Sus, a few days later, I'm out with Ben and we're sitting in the truck and we've got a hog that has come in under the pecan tree.
315 yards is what I got right now.
So now we're moving through our stalk. Unfortunately, the cows are being very calm for us. And the sight picture remains largely unchanged.
I get him at 160.
So again, Ben's shooting his 300 Blackout loaded with 115 grain Sierra jacketed hollow point ammunition.
Okay, we'll wait for him to turn.
And we're both shooting Bering optics. As you can see, the wind is not going to be a problem, and the cattle remain stationary, which is perfect. That's what we like.
Shooter ready?
Shooter ready.
3, 2, 1. 2 shots. He's in lockup. Let's see where he goes.
Funky lockup.
That got him.
I'm gonna go get the truck.
Well, Ben went to go get the truck because that's where the heater was. As I waited for him, we came away with a 175-pound boar. A few days later, I'm back at the Beaver Lake property, and again it's kind of chilly, and I'm sitting in the truck staying warm, and I've spied these hogs there in the distance, out there at about 400 yards, down the hill in the next pasture, which is a hay pasture. So here I'm making my stalk coming down the hill. The hogs are out there at about 270 yards, not close enough to shoot yet, so I'll go ahead and work my way down. And to my surprise, when I get down to about ground level, here come the hogs. Alright, here we go. So both hogs are hit. That hog's hit at least twice. 3 times. Fourth time.
And he made it back to the neighbor's side.
And he is indeed on the neighbor's property. And the neighbor doesn't want us crossing onto his property, so I have to let him go. However, I watched him for quite a while. He went up the hillside and eventually collapsed. This is what the hog looked like with my Nocpix Vista from Tech Savvy Optics. From about the point where it left the property to where it died on the neighbor's hillside, and it was about the same size as the hog recovered on my side, coming in at about 155 pounds. Later that night on the low water crossing property, I had spied what I thought were 2 hogs on this property, parked the truck, made my stalk downhill. I'm now down at the low water crossing area, looking across the creek to where we usually see hogs, and all I see is a bedded calf on my side. I don't know what happened to the 2 hogs that I was looking for, but they appear to be gone. As I'm scanning, I turn around, there happens to be a coyote behind me. I get on my rifle. Carpet canis. 1 shot and the coyote is down. And the coyote turned out to be a male down at 95 yards. And most recently I'm back on the 90-acre property. I'm parked in the truck down here. I've got the InfiRay finder on top of my truck from Tech Savvy Optics going, and I'm watching what's going on around me, and I see hogs on the neighbor's property, such as this hog running along the fence line. I'm watching a hog over here, and while I'm watching this hog, Another hog comes into the field of view as I'm watching the hog in the distance, and this hog is in my field, and I'm a little bit surprised because I was fixated on the hog on the neighbor's property and I didn't realize another hog was coming in. Well, I eventually got out of the truck and did manage to get it shot. Here I am out of the truck, and he's already past the close point and moving away from me, and I'm not going to catch this hog, so I'm just going to go ahead and line up and shoot him from here. So fortunately it takes a nice stop for me. And he's down at 190 yards. Last hog of the video came in at 215 pounds and was a boar. Carpe sus, my friends.